I was at a Shobudan meeting last night, and we always make some food, and I was eating with my disposable chopsticks, and it made me think of some tricks, tips I've picked up in my years in Japan that I thought I would share. The first one I learned from personal experience, which I already made a video about. Do not jam them onto your thigh to open them, as you may pierce your finger with the toothpick that is inside most disposable chopstick packets. That hurt. So if you're sitting in a crowded restaurant and you have to break apart your chopstick set, which with most disposable chopsticks you do have to, the more expensive disposable ones come pre-broken or almost broken, they're very easy to take apart. You don't want to pull this way because you might not have the elbow room and you might hit the people around you, and they might run away from you like that. Instead, hold your chopsticks vertically and pull that way. Oh, that was a terrible break. So if you do it that way, you don't have the side-to-side motion that will hit people. It works really well. And if you're in a place with really cheap disposable chopsticks, you may think, oh, this counter's not that clean. I don't really want to put my chopsticks down at all. But there may come a time when you don't have a choice. In that case, you kind of need a hashioki. Hashi is the word for chopstick. Hashioki is chopstick holder. They're just little things you put on the table, often made of ceramic, sometimes metal. I don't think they're usually wood. But you rest your chopsticks on them with the part you hold on the table and the part that goes in your mouth sticking up in the air. So they don't have to actually touch anything you don't want them to touch. But if you're using disposable chopsticks, you generally don't have a hashioki. Yeah. In this case, what you don't want to do is making the mistake of crumpling up the paper that your chopsticks came in and throwing it away. With a couple quick, easy folds, fold it in half once, fold it in half twice, fold it in half lengthwise one more time, you have made yourself disposable chopsticks, disposable hashioki. They work very well, and considering how easy it is to make them, there's no reason not to. Another interesting thing is the toothpick that comes with these sets pretty much has the same thing built in. I'm not going to get the detail very well here, but you've got a couple lines carved into them. What I've been told, and what it makes sense, they're actually for, is to break off the end, stick the end piece on the table, and then rest your toothpick on top of it like the hashioki. I don't know if anyone actually ever does that. I guess it's not a bad idea if you want to put down your chopstick and reuse it later without the part you stick in your mouth getting really dirty. I don't know. I guess that's my 2 yen's worth on disposable chopsticks.